Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sabahul khair habibi wa habibti saffut tasi'. Sabahun nur, sabahul ful, sabahul wars. Kaif halukum? Alhamdulillah khair. Ahlan ya jamil wa jamila habibi wa habibti. Ayyamil an yaumul khamis October 1st 2020. Welcome back to biology class by Mualimah Tuti Wardani Bako SPD. Naam habibi wa habibti, are you ready? Yallah bina nabada'un nashat. Our indicator of lesson today, be able to identify the process of pollination and fertilization in generative reproduction. Be able to identify the kinds of pollinations. Our scientific word, reproduction perkembangbiakan. Reproduction perkembangbiakan. Reproduction perkembangbiakan. Reproduction perkembangbiakan. Reproduction perkembangbiakan. Tayyib, habibi wa habibti, our topic today is generative reproduction. Generative reproduction is reproduction that involves the roles of female and male parents. The occurrence is preceded by a meeting and fusion between male gametes and female gametes. The organs as generative reproductions are flowers. Generative reproduction in plant involves two processes. There are the pollination process followed by fertilization. Before the fertilization process, a pollination process occurs. In closed plants or angiosperms, pollination is an event where pollen falls or attached to the pistils. In closed plants or gymnosperms, pollination is the attachment of pollens directly to the ovule. Before that, habibi wa habibti, we must know about the monoecious and dioecious. Monoecious or a single house plant is a plant that has male and female genital in one plant, both in one flower and in different flowers. Examples: nuts, guava, and eggplant. Meanwhile, two house plants or dioecious are plants that have male and female genital in different plants. For example, zalaka and pakis haji. Based on the factors that cause pollen to arrive on the pistils, pollination can be distinguished for: first, anemogamy. Anemogamy is pollination by wind. Anemogamy can occur in grass, rice, and corn. Second, hydrogamy. Hydrogamy is pollination by helping of water. Hydrogamy can occur in Hydrilla sp, water hyacinth, and lotus. This pollination will occur if the plant body is submerged in water. Number 3, zoidiogamy is pollination by helping of animals. Zoidiogamy can occur in plants that have flower characteristic, large flowers. Flowers' crown are streaky in color with a distinctive aroma, have honey glands, and pollen is sticky or easy to stick. This pollination can occur in guava, mango, orange, and papaya. Zoidiogamy is distinguished based on the type of animal that helps pollinate. For example, entomogamy, pollination with help of insects like flies, butterflies, beetles, and bees. Malacogamy, pollination with help of snails. Ornithogamy, pollination with help of birds. And chiropterogamy, pollinations with the help of bats. And then the last, Habibi wa Habibti, anthropogamy, is pollination with the help of humans. For example, the arrival of pollen to the pistil with the help of humans. This happens because there is no intermediary that helps pollinations. This pollination can occur in vanilla and some orchids. This pollination due to get new superior seed types. Next, based on the origin of the pollen that falls on the stigma, pollination can be distinguished as: first is self-pollinations or autogamy, occurs when the pollen that falls on the pistils comes from the flower stamens. If the pollination occurs while the flowers are still buds, it's called cleistogamy. Next, neighbor pollination or geitonogamy occurs when the pollen that falls on the pistils comes from the stamens of other flowers in one plant. Next, cross-pollination or allogamy occurs when the pollen that falls on the pistils comes from the flower stamens of other plants belonging to one species. The last, bastard pollinations occurs when the pollen that falls on the pistil comes from the flower stamens of other plants of the same kind but different varieties. For example, the mango flower is pollinated by the mango golek flower. Now we are going to fertilization. Seeds that contain embryos will be formed if the pollination process is continued with the fertilization process. Fertilization is the process of fusing between male and female sex cells. Fertilization in angiosperms takes place in the ovule space. Before fertilization occurs, the process of spermatozoid cells formations occurs in pollen and ovum cells formation in the ovule space. The first change to pollen. After the pollen is attached to the stigma, the outside of the pollen remains on the pistils, but its contents form pollen roots into the ovule space. The pollen nucleus divides into two kinds: the generative nucleus and the generative nucleus. The vegetative nucleus functions to regulate the growth of pollen roots, while the generative nucleus will divide again to form the generative 1 and generative nucleus 2. The generative nucleus or spermatozoid that is formed will enter the ovule space through a narrow gap called the microville. Next step, ovum formation. Same with the formation of spermatozoid cells in the pollen roots, in the ovule space there is an embryo container. The core of the embryo divides sequentially into 8 cores. The 3 nucleus are located near the microville, with one of the nucleus in the middle grows enlarged into an ovum. The 2 other nucleus, which are located on either side of the ovum, are called synergia. The other 3 nucleus, called antipodes, go to the poles of the cells which are opposite to the microvilles. 2 other nucleus go to the center of the embryo, then the 2 unite and become a tissue that provides food for the embryo. The last steps, the fertilization process. One of the generative nucleus or sperm nucleus fuses with the ovum into a zygote, which in turn develops into an embryo. The other generative nucleus fuses with the secondary embryo core to form a candidate endosperm, which then develop into the endosperm as reserve food for the embryo. The endosperm and embryo are covered by the seed coat and bulb. Habibti, the event of two fertilization in angiosperm is called double fertilization. Fertilization in gymnosperm is called single fertilization. Gymnosperm, pollen nucleus fertilize an ovum which will produce a new individual. That's all our material for today, Habibi wa Habibti. Next time we will continue anymore with another topic. Keep spirit, Habibi wa Habibti. Keep study hard at home. Don't forget do your home project at home. Shukron for your attention. Ila liqa. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.